Hey guys, what's up? It is your friendly neighborhood psychic / witch, Anita Serene, and I am here today with a very interesting pick a card because this one is going to be about what the summer solstice is going to bring to you in regards to love and romance. And I will be using the tarot cards and my intuition. Now, before I show you guys the options, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Psychic Source, but before you click off, because God knows I do that before sponsorship, I have blessed this candle and carved an intention into it. And it says, whoever sits through this sponsorship will receive a blessing in 24 hours. That's what the carving says. I'm going to put it here and I'm going to light the match. So if you sit through this sponsorship, you will receive a blessing within 24 hours. So if you guys don't know what Psychic Source is, it's an online psychic service that allows you to get a psychic reading from the comfort of your own home through the phone. Whether it's through a phone call, a text chat, or a video call, you will be able to get a psychic reading without even leaving your house. I've been using Psychic Source personally in regards to my love life. I just keep having bad luck in love. I don't want to manifest it, so I'm going to knock on some wood so I don't manifest it, but it's just looking at the facts. I've had bad luck. And every time I start talking to someone new, I want to know, where is this going? What are their intentions? How do they feel about me? And I always call up a psychic on Psychic Source, and I trust them to be accurate because every time they have predicted when something wasn't working out or someone wasn't being honest. And the few times where it kind of worked out, the psychics actually predicted it would work out. So I know firsthand that these psychics are extremely accurate. If you're dealing with a situationship, you're dating, or you just want to know when something is going to happen in your love life, or if you want a personal reading about what the summer solstice is going to bring you in love, choose a psychic on Psychic Source and get an accurate psychic reading from them. Only 2% of the psychics that they choose are accepted into their site, so you know the psychic that you're talking to is extremely vetted. How I chose a psychic reader is I just look at their profile picture and I listen to their voice notes, I read their profiles, and kind of like when you're on a dating site, I use my intuition to see who I feel drawn to and who my intuition pulls me towards. And that's how I have picked some accurate psychics. Now, because you are watching this, I'm hooking you guys up with an amazing deal. You will get 40 minutes of a psychic reading for only $19.80. And if you were to go to any other psychic, 40 minutes would be about $240. So I'm saving you literally hundreds of dollars just by you seeing this deal, because it's not for everybody. It's for the people that have sit through the sponsorship. Now, you don't have to use all 40 minutes on just one psychic. You can shop around for a psychic. Use 5 to 10 minutes on one psychic to see if you gel well together, and if you don't, pick another psychic and use the rest of your minutes on another one. This will give you an opportunity to really find a psychic that truly resonates with you and your energy, and you'll know when you talk to them because they'll start predicting things or telling you about yourself that there's no way they could possibly know. At least that is what happened for me. But even if you're not interested in love, personally, I use Psychic Source when I need someone to talk to in between my therapy appointments because everything is kept confidential, and it's really nice to talk to someone who has clarity on what's going on in the higher spiritual realms when you're going through something emotionally intense like a breakup, or you're at a crossroads where you feel stuck in life and you're wondering, when are things going to start progressing? When are things going to happen in my career? What is my life purpose? What steps am I supposed to take? This is where you go for that spiritual advice because they will give you accurate guidance and compassionate guidance. Once again, guys, if you click the link in the description, you will get a 40-minute psychic reading for only $19.80, which is normally $240 for a 40-minute reading, but you will get it for only $19.80 if you use my link. And remember, because you guys sat through this and I enchanted a candle, you will receive a blessing within 24 hours. Not just this amazing deal, but also a spiritual blessing I have manifested for you. Thank you so much for sitting through this, and I will see you later. Hi guys, welcome back. So these are your 3 options, and what I need you to do is I need you to pick one of the 3 options with your intuition. And one of them should start glowing or pulling you towards it. Tap into your heart space or your sacral, and you'll feel kind of pulled to one specific group. Now, if your intuition is feeling a little shaky, I recommend using a random number generator. Generate a number between 1 to 4. If you get 4, that means there's no message in the psychic reading for you. But if you generate a number between 1 to 3, whatever number the number generator generates is the one you're supposed to listen to. You click the timestamp next to your chosen option that I provide in the pinned comment as well as the description, and it will fast forward you right to your psychic reading about what the summer solstice is going to bring you in love. I might also be channeling a few other messages if I feel called to. No guarantees. We'll see what happens. So I will see you guys at your psychic reading. If you need more time, be sure to pause that video. See you there. Hi, group number 1. Welcome to your psychic reading about what the summer solstice is going to bring to you. Let's get this party started. Oh, did you see how it took me 2 times to light the match? I think that's very symbolic. I think group number 1, there's going to be someone you have a start and stop with, which means you guys have already come together and you're trying to make... Hold on, my dog is whining. Give me a second. Sorry, group number 1. My dog was actually begging to go back outside, even though I just let her out. So this was a sign to me, especially since it happened during your group, that there might have been an ending or separation, or it's like you tried to get things going, like that match, the first time, but it didn't work. And I see them coming back around, begging for a second chance. Maybe begging is a strong word because let's be real, we all have pride and egos. Maybe not begging, but they're going to be coming down back at your door saying, I'm sorry, or can we try this again, or I miss you. And they might not say it like verbatim, but just them coming back is enough of a sign. And I feel like you guys are going to heal with this Temperance card right here. You're going to heal whatever disagreement has happened between the two of you. You guys are going to forgive each other, and you're going to continue getting to know each other even more or a little bit deeper. Now, this getting to know each other card makes me feel like this is someone you don't know completely well. You probably have known this person for less than 2 years, at 2 years at most. So it's like, they're like, wait, there's too much we didn't learn about each other. There's still a connection here. And I'm not ready. They're saying, I'm not ready to give up on this connection. I know it didn't work out the first time. I know it didn't get off the ground the first time, but I'm willing to try this again. And it's going to... This is someone where I have to tell you, they're a worthy candidate. If you're worried it's going to be someone you're not interested in, no, not at all. The Bachelor tells me they are a worthy candidate. The Bachelor tells me in this deck, they have options. You find them very attractive. They seem like a catch. This is someone that you will be infatuated with. It's not the person you don't want. This is somebody that you want. Now, I do feel like you were in this energy where for a little while you were dating for the wrong reasons. And before your ego gets hurt that I said that, listen, we've all been there. And what I mean by that is maybe you hopped on a dating site because you just went through a breakup and you wanted the validation and the attention from someone else, and you knew you should have just taken time to heal. That's an example of a woman or a gay man. Those are people. Men, not so much. I'm just kidding. Or am I? you were dating or looking for love for the wrong reasons, but I think that you've healed. Both of you have healed, and now you're ready to try this again with someone new. That's why I'm getting, guys, like, I really feel like whoever it is you had this false start with, I don't think you were in a full-blown relationship. I don't think this was a long-term relationship. Maybe never even got official. Maybe you only had 1 or 2 dates. But it feels like you're realizing that they didn't have bad intentions and you're ready to try with someone newer in your life. Now, there's an aspect of this with forbidden and where you guys might keep it on the DL or you might keep it quiet. So I definitely feel like this is someone you've already met, you've already made eyes with them, and they're already in your vicinity. Now, I'm kind of curious why you guys are keeping it on the DL, but I don't know if I want to get into details. Now, I want to put a disclaimer. When I do get into details, the details might not resonate with everybody here because the details will make it only really hit a few certain people, but that just means the psychic reading is really connected to you. So the detail might not apply to you, but I'm going to get into the detail just in case. So why is there an aspect of this that is forbidden? Why are they keeping it secret here? Okay, so I'm getting that the message that's coming through is more like this is someone you haven't been able to forget. You keep thinking about them, you keep wondering about them, they keep crossing your mind on a daily basis, and it kind of shocks you how you're not able to get them out of your mind, and something tells you it's not over. Like you have this belief like, I wouldn't keep thinking about them unless there was something here, and I want to confirm that your belief is correct. Now, because that detail was overlooked, I want to get into a further detail about how you'll know who this bachelor is, besides the fact that you've already seen them, you've already been in contact with them, but when you met them, even though you felt that attraction, it didn't get off the ground. And then you're going to have a second time around with this person. So let's get some details. Like you'll run into them again. They'll reach out again. Something about, oh, we meet again, and this time it actually works. So let's get some details about this person, please. Can I get some details? We have witchcraft. You guys could have done like a witchcraft spell on them to attract them into your life, whether it's a law of attraction, candle magic, or you hired an Etsy witch. This could also be where this person is into witches, or you know, if you're a masculine, the woman you're asking about who you're reuniting with, they could be a witch, actually. They could be practicing the dark arts, tarot. This could be someone you manifested. And I feel like this is someone who's very curious about you. Since the first day they saw you or since you guys talked, they haven't been able to get you out of their mind either. This person has been having romantic daydreams about you. They want to get to know you more. And I have to tell you, you've had like this intuitive inkling, like this faith that it's not over between the two of you, or you two are meant to meet again and start again. And I have to confirm that your intuition is absolutely right. I do see it starting again because you know this person is going to be playing a major part of your fate. Okay. So when you guys get together, what is the outcome of this connection? That's what I want to know. And guys, remember, trigger warning, I will tell you the truth. I've had friends tell me, oh, Anita, your tarot readings aren't accurate. You know, it didn't resonate. But then everything I said came true months later. And I wish it didn't because it was a negative reading. But what I'm saying is I will see the future. I will see the truth. I have been doing this for many years. It's a skill. And even though there's room to improve, I feel very confident that what I will say is the outcome will transpire. So, you know, just trigger warning, I don't know what's going to come out. What is the outcome of this for the person who is watching? What is the outcome of this for the person who is watching? You guys are going to be equally as hot, okay? I heard that you guys are going to be on the same attractiveness level with balance, and you're hot. You're going to think they're hot, and they're going to think you are just as hot. It's not going to be one of those connections where one person's more attractive than the other. Like, you guys are going to look good when you go out together. You guys are going to complement each other really well. And so if you want to know how hot am I, look at who your romantic partner is during the summer, because I feel like it will show you your attractiveness level in a way. Like, it'll give you some self-awareness about that. And I also feel like this might be a friends with benefits situation where you at first feel like it's just going to be a friends with benefits, but then it actually leads to commitment. That's what I truly feel for you guys. And normally I don't like giving this messages because a lot of the times friends with benefits or situationships don't lead to connection or commitment, but I actually see this happening for you. Okay. Let's get a few more energies for your summer solstice. Let's get a few more energies for your summer solstice. I think you guys this summer, you will be taking a class, you will be going back to school, you will be growing your mind, maybe even downloading some learning apps to help you learn more about your craft. You're definitely going to notice, oh, I'm downloading a lot of educational apps. I'm listening to more podcasts, books. I'm going to school. I'm taking classes. This is something I really see in your energy, and this will be further confirmation that what I'm saying is true. I also feel like your person who you've already been in contact with, who you're meant to meet again and try again with, they're going through some challenges in their life personally that have nothing. Did you guys hear that ding? That have nothing to do with you. What are the challenges they're going through in their life? Because it might give you a hint about who this person is. What are the challenges they're going through in their life? It's just like, this person feels like their life isn't moving at the pace that they want. This person is having a hard time appreciating the little things. They might have very little comfort and like people who truly love and care about them in their life. So their life is very sterile. They don't have the little things. I feel like this person actually has a little bit of money, and I'm hearing their new money, which means they didn't inherit it. They've earned it, but they definitely have money and success. But what's missing in their life is definitely like true friends, true connections, people that care about them. So their life feels sterile and boring and unfulfilling and not emotionally fulfilled, even though they're financially fulfilled, because they're lacking that in their life. This person is a boss, which means they're killing it at their career. They're killing it at their job. They have money. And you know what they say? Money doesn't buy happiness, because, you know, I've been here personally where I was at the height of my YouTube channel. I was on Beavis and Butthead. I had 500,000 views per video, but I had no friends. I had no boyfriend. My relationships with my family were strained. So I was the most depressed I've ever been in my entire life. So yes, money is great, but if you have money and no like real friends, no boyfriend, your life is lacking warmth. And I feel like that's why this person likes you, because you will bring warmth into their life. Okay? So the next 3 months, you can expect this. There will be a healing in this connection. This person will also heal your inner child, and you'll feel like a kid again being with them. And it'll be very playful. And there's something about them, their energy, that will be very healing to you, because they'll make you feel like you're a kid again. This person is watching you on social media. So listen, this person might also have a lot of social media, like a lot of matches on the dating apps. They might even have people that they're talking to on dating apps or through Instagram. Like, they have a lot of people who are in their inbox or messaging them or matching with them on social media, but they keep thinking back on you. They keep thinking back on your connection. I do think this is a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. And there are people after their attention, but they keep looking over at you. Why do they keep looking over at you? This Death card, why? What does this mean? Let me think. Why do they keep looking over at you with this Death card? There's something very deep about you. You guys might dress alternative or goth. You might dress in all black. There's something intense about you and about your energy that they find scary yet fascinating. Ooh, they find you scary yet fascinating. And if you guys are goth or dress in all black, they like that aesthetic on you. They also feel like you're someone who would change their life. They get excited by you. And they also think you'd be a good parent. They think you'd be a good parent. And that's what makes you stand out around the rest. Like, they look at you, they're watching you on social media, and they just feel in your energy like, wow, that person would make a really good mom. That person would make a really good dad. And it's not something logical that you're doing. It's just your energy that they feel in their intuition. Like, that's someone I'd want raising my kids. I know they'd be a very good parent. So that's why they keep being drawn back to you despite having, the other options or whatever. So those hints are pretty severe. Let's see if we can get some message cards from them. What do they want to say to you? They're saying, I miss your body. They love your body. You are physically their type. They love the way your body is shaped, your arms, your stomach, your hips, just like you are their type when it comes to your body. Your body type is their type. They're saying you don't have to change a damn thing about it. I like it exactly how it is. They feel very sorry about... Guys, I keep getting it. They're saying, I'll never forgive myself for not making a move. I'll never forgive myself for not taking a chance. I'll never forgive myself for how I fucked up this relationship. It could be they did something to fuck up the relationship, or they didn't make the move when they had the chance. And so they're kicking themselves over it, and they know it's not over between the two of you. How are they going to make a move towards you? Let's get some messages on how they will make a move towards you. What will they do to make a move towards you? How will they make a move towards you? They might try to be your friend. They might... try to befriend your friends to get close to you, or try to be your friend just to get into your vicinity. That's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hi, group number 2. What's up? So this is a different candle than the one in the sponsorship. This is a intuition candle, and I casted it to increase my intuition during the spread. So... all right, I know you guys are probably going to rebuke this in the name of Jesus, and I don't blame you, but listen, sometimes lessons don't come and blessings don't come in perfectly packaged deals from the universe. We know this, even as witches, manifestors, sorcerers. We sometimes manifest things in our life that is fate, that's out of our hands. And this one, you can hate me all you want. All I ask is that you wait for the summer to be over before commenting, this doesn't resonate. Because let me tell you a story. I have proof that my predictions come true. And it feels like, dun dun dun, friends with sexual benefits and situationship. And I know a lot of you might be like, I would never be in a situationship. I would never do this. That's what I said. That's what I said too. I did a tarot reading that told me something similar. And I said, there's no way. I would never do that. But then I fell in love with someone, and you can't help falling in love. You can't help who you fall in love with. And sometimes who you fall in love with, you don't really care. You just want to be near them. And yeah, that's like the harsh truth no one wants to say because it's taboo in today's societal climate and self-help. But sometimes your feelings can be misleading. And just because you love someone doesn't mean they want the same things as you. So I'm seeing a friends with benefits situation here for you, group 2. Let me cut past all of the pleasantries and just go right into it. I see a friends with benefits situation. And it feels like this is your good friend, like someone you hang out with them and it's always a chill time. You could spend all day with this person. You can talk to this person. You get excited each second you're around this person. But what also cued me into this is let go of control issues. And this one says, I got this one when essentially you want something, but the other person doesn't want the same things you want. I'm going to say it again. You want something, but your other person does not want the same thing that you want. Now, listen, I know it's chemistry between the two of you with this lover's card here. It feels like they're the one. When you kiss, when you spend time together, it's fireworks. It feels right. And that's what's so shattering sometimes. Sometimes something can feel so right. You get that love at first sight feeling with them that you haven't gotten in years and years and years. And when you spend time with them, they're exactly what you want. They're exactly what you're looking for. But then when you're like, okay, this is the one, you try to go towards them and they don't want the same things you do. It doesn't mean they will never. I'm going to get to the outcome, but this summer it feels like you're living casual by Chapel Roan. And I do feel like a lot of the dates that you have, I don't see you guys going like to the bar or to dinner. I see it mainly being like you guys spend your time off or free time at each other's house, just watching TV, laying in bed, fooling around, because that's when you feel like you connect with the person the best. It's not like they won't take you on dates or they won't take you out. It's just like you enjoy their experience more when you're just in the privacy of your house. That's how I feel. It's almost like when you're at the bar, you can't really talk. When you're at a restaurant, it's awkward, but you just feel more comfortable hanging out with them, like after work in each other's houses. I do feel like you're going to hear that someone that you're interested in has just gotten out of a relationship. You will hear that this summer. So I want you to know whoever reaches out to you, because I do see someone is going to call up your phone, someone's going to reach out to you. Just know it's because they were in something that didn't work out, so they're calling you back up again. The example I would use for this is in Sex and the City when Mr. Big calls up Carrie and he's like, I just want to tell you it's not working with Natasha being his wife. And then him and Carrie start having an affair. I feel like someone's going to call you and they're going to say, hey, it's not working out with my relationship. You're going to see on social media they went through a breakup. And if you do get a call from someone, just know, or whoever it is that you're dating, or seeing as friends with benefits, just know it's because they just got out of a relationship. And so now you're that next person after their relationship. I do feel with this limo card here, this tells me like booty call. That's what I honestly felt when I saw the limo and call. And I'm sorry I'm delivering it harshly. I can't make you manifest shit. I'm just seeing what's in the timeline for you. If they call you up and you don't want this, you can easily say, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm not going to be your rebound. See you later. Or I'm not trying to be your booty call, but I think you feel so much chemistry with this person and you'll like them so much that you'll be like, or you're bored enough where you'll be like, yeah, come on over. Come on over. Let's get into some fun. Let's hang out. Let's kick it. And I feel like this person, they definitely feel the chemistry with you. I don't want you to think, oh, they hate you, they don't like you, they're disgusted by you, they don't feel chemistry. They do. I see that with this kiss card. They feel the chemistry. But with this no love here, there's something about you that they just can't commit to. And I'm going to figure out what that is. Ooh, that sounded so fucking harsh. Okay. Why is it that they can't commit to you? Why? Why can they not commit to you? Okay, so I feel like they're saying, I chose the other person because they didn't challenge me. So they chose someone else over you, straight up. they chose someone else over you? There was another option in their vicinity when you two were talking or fooling around. They chose someone else and it didn't work out with that person, and now they're circling back around to you. That's what I feel. But why can't they commit to you? Why can't they commit to you? Why can't they commit to you? Because, okay, I'm going to be honest. Because they're like, we've been through this. We've played out this connection. We know how the story ends, and I'm looking for new. Like, what if there's someone better for me out there? What if there's someone I haven't met yet out there for me? And it's not that they've met the one, because I'm not getting that. I don't think they've met the one or they're even talking to the one, but there's this possibility of there might be someone better. There might be a better opportunity. My soulmate might be waiting for me out there. And they feel like they've gone through it with you once or twice before and it didn't work out. And they're thinking, what if it's someone new I've never met that's actually the one I've been waiting for? I know that's harsh, but that's what I see for you. So this summer, expect a little call. Expect to hear somebody went through a breakup and they're coming back around because they're like, you know what? Group number 2, I love spending time with them. I love hanging out with them. And just be careful not to be led on in this situation. Don't get your heart too involved. You'll go through a massive heartbreak. What's the advice on this? Holy Spirit, what is the advice on this for group number 2? To deny when they call you up again, when they phone you, when they text you. The advice is to deny it. Say, you know what they're calling you for. And you might convince yourself, yeah, I'm okay just being friends with benefits. I'm okay just being in their vicinity, but you're lying to yourself. You know you're lying to yourself. And you might be flattered when they call you, but the advice here is deny their offer because it's not coming from a true place. It's just that something else didn't work out. Okay? Remember all of the ways they disrespected you. I'm almost hearing that Ashniko song where it's like, when I'm not with you, I have amnesia, got me without a mind. My stupid brain thinks that I need you, misleads me all the time. It's like I need a babysitter, someone to come and get me. I forget the little shit, the littlest things impress me. Mediocre in the bedroom, my bestie would never let me. Ugh, did it again. So your song is Casual by Chappell Roan and Stupid by Ashniko. That will accurately describe what's going on here in your love life in the summer. Now, give me some characteristics of this person, because you might be like, girl, this could be, a bunch of different people. Who is this person that I'm picking up on here that's going to do this? Who is this person? Holy Spirit, please show me some hints, some details about this person. Little kid energy. Little kid. They have a hard time growing up. They're forever young. It's like you're 30 and you still skateboard. You're 30 and you still want to go out partying you're 30. It's like they don't want to grow up. That's what I'm hearing about this person. It's like they act young for their age. And there's a part of you that goes, you still do this at your big old age? That type, where they're not acting their age. They act like 5-10 years younger than their age. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's something you have noticed about this person. Can I get some more hints about who this person could be, please? You might even notice like the kissing is really good, but then when you actually get to the down and dirty of it, they're not very good in the bedroom. Okay, let me give it some other hints about this person. Fame and recognition. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. So I'm getting there a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. I'm getting January birthdays. I'm getting fame and recognition. They could have some social media clout. They could be extremely popular. And I do see this person coming forward and chasing you. They will chase you, and it will be very hard to say no. I'm sorry, my love, that's what I'm seeing. It does not mean you can't manifest other things. Grab some white candles, manifest a love that's for you, but right now this is what's in the timelines. I hope that was helpful, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I've been through this, and I know it hurts, but I'm going to be honest and tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Bye. Okay, so group number 3, straight up, I sense that you guys are good girls or good boys. I see that your sex life, your romance life has been frozen. Okay, no, you guys could be a virgin, good for you, or you could have been practicing celibacy voluntarily or involuntarily. But I don't feel like you open up to people very quickly. It takes a while for you to open up. And it's funny because there's someone coming into your, but you know what's funny is I do see you guys are hopeless romantics. You're just shyer. You're more reserved. And I see someone coming into your life who is the epitome of a bad boy or bad girl. They're the total opposite of you. They are exciting. They are dangerous. They are more experienced. They could have even been someone who wasn't attractive when they were younger with this late bloomer card, but then as they got older, they got more attractive. I think this person has a bad boy persona, which means they're intriguing to you. They seem troubled. They seem darker. They seem deeper than you. And this person is going to open you up in ways that you haven't experienced before, wink, wink, or you haven't experienced in a long time. I feel like this is a person, my parents watch these videos. At least Dad, Mom, if you're watching this video, at least I don't do OF, okay? I could be out here doing OF, but I'm not. So, just if you're my dad or mom or family, click off. Okay. But it feels like if no one's ever made you finish, this person's going to make you finish. Or if you've never had a pleasant actual experience, this person's going to make you have an actual experience for the first time. They're going to be your actual, I've been on TikTok too much. They're going to be your actual awakening. And what's going to be frustrating about this person is they're going to move things very slowly. I don't like when the Knight of Pentacles comes up in a love reading, because this is someone that will see you once a month or twice a month and then send you text in between. Now, normally, I think that's a red flag. I think someone, if you're really lovers, you want to see them every day or 2, 3, 4 times a week. I think seeing each other once or twice a month is a red flag normally. But in your case, I actually think this is good for you because you're very slow to open up and you're not going to trust a love bomber. And so this person is pacing things with you at a very slow pace. So you might notice you only actually see them once a month, twice a month. This person is mainly going to be communicating with you over text or phone calls. And I see you guys building the connection over text or phone calls mainly. But this relationship will move very slow. And I think a part of the reason why they're moving slow with you is because this person, more experienced than you, they're a mystery to you. They're moving things slow because there's a part of them that senses that you're slow to open up. So they're pacing things very slow. I'm also getting long hair as a sign this is for you. This person could also vape or they could smoke. And there's something about them where they are a late bloomer. Okay? It feels like you guys live in your love life more in your fantasy brain than you do in actual reality. So you guys aren't having a lot of sex, but you're thinking about sex very often. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, this person's going to be super mysterious and slow moving. And I'll tell you why, okay? Whoever you're dealing with is very mysterious and slow moving, but I'll tell you why. It's because they're very insecure. I think you're going to look at them and be like, they're so mysterious and hard to read. And why are they, acting like this? I think that's what they want you to think. In reality, this person gets embarrassed over everything. Let's put them off that pedestal. Let's knock them down, because I'm seeing it here. The reason why they move slow is because they get easily embarrassed and they don't want to be rejected and they don't want to be made a fool of, but their front is, I'm just cool and unbothered. I'm also getting this person's going to make you fall in love with them. But I have to tell you something. Guys. I have to tell you something. This person might be trying to make you fall in love with them. I'm going to say it. I don't care if I'm not a popular tarot reader. I don't care. I mean, I do care. Like, I do care about being liked, but I just have to be in integrity and tell you what I see. I think this person is trying to make you fall in love with them. And I feel like it's a game to them or it's a sport to them. That's another reason why they're moving very slowly. And I think this might hurt you to hear, because once again, I think you're slow to open up. I don't think you open up to everyone. I think you are celibate or you've never had sex. But you're also very like a hopeless romantic at heart. So I think you want to see this person how they want you to see them, which is dark, mysterious, and edgy. But they're not really dark and mysterious and edgy. They're highly insecure. So they hide behind a film of illusion. And they know if you were to come into contact with them consistently, you would see the real them and you would see that they're kind of a loser, they're kind of a nerd. And that's why they don't see you very often. That's mainly why they just keep texting you and calling you. Because they know the reality of them is not as sexy as the mystery of them. So they keep themselves at arm's length. Because they're really fucked up in the head. And I think that this person might be saying all the right things to you, showing up for you over the phone or text, but you're like, why don't you want to hang out every day? Why don't you want to see me more than once a month? Why? I'll tell you why. Because they know the reality of them is lame as fuck. And I'm seeing this I'm embarrassed by my actions. This person is rejection sensitive. They cringe at everything they do, and they truly believe if someone were to get close to them, they'd see the real them and realize what a loser they are. So I'm sorry I'm talking bad about your person, but I kind of feel like there will be a discrepancy in looks matching. How many of you guys have spent way too much time online? So I learned about something called looks maxing and black pill. I wanted to KMS. Wanted to K my ass. I'm like, damn, I'm a mid-tier Becky. But I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm a hot Becky. I don't have to be a Stacy. Or I have to like expand my maxilla or whatever. But anyway, I digress. So it feels like there's going to be a looks discrepancy, or you will feel that. One of you will be way more attractive than the other, or that's how you will perceive it. This is not like group number one where it's a looks match, an energy match. No. I feel like you will either feel super ugly and insignificant next to this person, or this person will be super ugly and insignificant next to you. And that's how you will truly feel, as some of the hints about this person. Why did I put that back? This is reminding me of an old friend. I feel like I'm reading for an old friend. If you're my old friend watching this, I don't know why you're still watching me, because we're not friends anymore. Okay, but I feel her energy in this, and it's like, wow, this feels like it. Okay, so can I get more hints about who this person is besides long hair, they vape, or they smoke? Can I get more hints about this person that I'm seeing? Can I get more hints about this person that I am seeing for them? I keep getting the long hair thing coming up very strongly, like long dreads, long hair. They might have a bad reputation. Like they have a bad reputation. Like everyone's like, don't mess with them. They're crazy. They're weird. Or there's a lot of shit talked about them online. They don't have a good or great reputation. But I feel like you're drawn to this person because you feel like there's something deeper than that. You want to see if those allegations are true. You're like, no, I don't believe those allegations. I don't follow the hive mind about what people say. I don't believe gossip. I just want to get to know them as a person because I don't feel like the gossip about them is true. This could even be like, okay, let's get the middle energies here. I feel like this person is really, I think you're normally someone who's frozen with your emotions, but this person is going to make you feel out of control. Okay, I think you're someone who's normally stoic. You keep your emotions in check. You don't lose control, but something about them is going to make you emotional. Like you're actually going to care or get emotionally heated. Like they're going to make you feel passion you have not felt before or you haven't felt in a long time. You're finally going to understand the Notebook. You're finally going to understand yearning. You're finally going to understand like all I do is think about them. You're finally going to understand that because I don't think you felt that in a while or you have felt that ever. What is the outcome of this situation, Holy Spirit? What is the outcome of this situation? What is the outcome of the situation? I think this person is going to take you out on a date. I do. I think this person is paranoid, which means they always think you're talking to someone else or they always think you're with someone else. You know, they have a paranoid personality and they're always accusing you or wondering about things. What is the outcome of this situation, Holy Spirit? What is the outcome of this? They're going to open up to you. Like, listen, I feel like this connection is going to unfold slowly. This is not like you spend one day together and then you spend every day together and you get married. This is a connection that will open up with time. Very slow to move. Like over a course of a year, they'll slowly open up because both of you are very slow to open up. You're going to have very deep talks. You're going to open up to them in ways you have never opened up before. And they're going to open up to you in ways they've never opened up before. But it's not going to be love bomby or happen all at once. It's going to unfold slowly with time. I think you guys are a lot alike. That's what I'm getting with this karma card. So you might be like, this person like sounds a lot like me. You guys are very much alike in that sense. So that is what I see for you for your summer solstice reading. What is the overall outcome? I want to just get like one more. Never really experienced anything like this before. They're going to be super hard to open up. They're going to have a lot of defenses up. And you're going to notice that. And you're going to see this person as a challenge. Because they don't open up to you as fast as other people. So you're going to see this person as a challenge. And you're going to take that challenge because you like that shit. So that's all I have for you, group 3. I don't know what I was reading. Update me at the end of summer. Tell me what happened. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.
If you guys picked group number 4, unfortunately, this particular reading is not for you. You can either try again later or try a different pick a card on my page that does have a message in there for you. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye.